Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Adam Wainwright gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Digging in now, Ryan Mountcastle. He will lead this one off today.
Off the afternoon for Baltimore, the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 116.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. Pitch on the way. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Sunshine starting to break through a bit after a cloudy morning. 57 degrees here at game time. The 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Here it is, the 3-0. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. Mountcastle over at second. Alberto at first with no outs. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
There's one. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well, a double play.
The third baseman, Renato Nunez.
And here's Renato Nunez. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. One and one, the pitch. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. 2 outs here with a runner at third. To short. DeYoung gathers it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Orioles leave one. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Dean Kremer is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can only win your first big league game once, and in his last start he did just that. I'm sure that ball is put away someplace very special. Nothing more he'd like to do than get win number 2 here in this one.
At the plate, Tommy Edman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for St. Louis, the third baseman, Tommy.
And now a pitch on the way. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This pitch is popped up. Mountcastle is in his tracks now. 1 down.
Batting second, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Hard hit towards center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Smith.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals first baseman. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
He set, and the 2-2 pitch. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Batting fourth.
Into the box now, Brad Miller, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Slapped hard the opposite way. Santander grabs it to retire the side. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. So here's Trey Mancini. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6.
Trey Mancini.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
Count now, a ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 3-2 pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit on the ground out to short. DeYoung's got it. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away.
Batting seventh, the catcher, number 28, Pedro Severino.
Set to get his day started, Pedro Severino. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second. And he is in there.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Fowler will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on MLB Network Sunday Baseball after this. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and one strike. Hit on the ground to short. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Batting sixth, the center fielder, Gillen Carlson.
Digging in, Dylan Carlson. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here it comes. Hit to short. Iglesias is there. And quickly there are two away.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line.
Nope.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Santander waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. So here now is the pitcher, Dean Kremer. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright.
64, Dean Kremer.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
Ready now for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. He singled to open up the ball game.
In his first at bat, he hit that breaking ball for a base hit. It'll be interesting to see if he's sitting off speed again here in this AB.
And Wainwright able to get ahead with the breaking pitch for strike 1.
Nope.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Smoked on the ground left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Into the box now, Hanser Alberto, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Set to deliver the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side, scooped up to second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We played 2.5. No score on MLB Network. Bottom of the third now, and next will be the speed threat, Tyler O'Neill.
The left fielder, Tyler.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate, Adam Wainwright. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
3-2.
Tommy Edman will be next. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Stepping up now, Tommy Edman. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
From the stretch. High in the air out to center field. Hayes is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. From the stretch. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. This is popped up. Mountcastle is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. There's a sinker that misses for a ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2 balls and a strike now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is.
Outside, that's the ball.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Breaking pitch is swung on and hit fouled over to the right side. Full count. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Into the box, Renato Nunez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. To third. To second for 1. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well. A double play.
The right fielder, number 16, Trey Mancini.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next it'll be the outfielder, Trey Mancini. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Orioles held in check there. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in to try it again, Paul Goldschmidt. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
The pitch. Fastball well outside. Ball and a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Fastball called strike 1 and 2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The 1-2.
Nope, upstairs.
Line to the right side. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
The batter, number 15.
So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Into the box, Brad Miller hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Yadi Molina digging in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it. Swing and a blooper to the right side. Here comes Mancini, but he won't get there. It falls in.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
In now, Dylan Carlson, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Cards leave 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. Already in this game, they've grounded into 3 double plays, which is leading to a lot of frustration in the dugout. The good news is they are getting runners on, so now they need to find ways to move those runners up. He told me, though, the key is to not dwell on it. They have to stay focused on simply having good at-bats and making good swings.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
The 1-2. Hops this one up. In there, a base hit.
Hey, they're not all beautiful, and they don't all have to be. Just throwing a long dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of hit.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. Check swing grounder to the right side. Fielded cleanly. There's one.
Now batting.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Ready now, Austin Hayes. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
The 1-0. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to the left side. And that's through into left field for a base hit.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole, period, the end.
To the plate now, Dean Kremer. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And now a two-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Stepping in now, Ryan Mountcastle has he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Wainwright ready, the 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Fowler. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
This has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far, so any way you can score a run, in a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
In now for the O's, Hanser Alberto. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Curveball looked at here for strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Alberto is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
1 run, 7 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. Baltimore's out in front, 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Standing in, Dexter Fowler. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. A bouncer up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
In now, Tyler O'Neill. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First offering on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. The 1-1 home.
I got 2-1 to count.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And now he has some trouble with it in center. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. At the plate now, Adam Wainwright, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
The 0-2 delivery.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Tommy Edman is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-2. On a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Standing in now, Tommy Edman, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now the 2-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
And he looks at one that misses, ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with one away.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
So stepping in, Paul DeYoung, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's the first pitch to him. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. The 1-0.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into center field. A base hit. 1 run is scored. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings, Darryl, after being down by 1. Big base hit drives in 2.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there, Dan, especially the way the bullpens have been throwing. They've been nasty. There's a lot of fuel out there, a lot of fire. Doesn't bode well for the offense.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And an offline throw, but he gets the tag down, and he is out at third. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-1.
Ball inside.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Well hit to right, but foul. He's set. The 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Payoff pitch on its way to short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. St. Louis is out in front, 2-1. At the plate, Jose Iglesias. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Jose Iglesias.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. And this is by Goldschmidt down the line. A fair ball.
Now batting, the third baseman, Renato Nunez.
At the plate, Renato Nunez, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's 0-for-2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. A 2-1 count to Nunez.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for this first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Trey Mancini is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
The 1-1. Line drive to center field. Carlson is right there, one down. Now a long throw to third, and he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Anthony Santander, as he'll go to work on trying to bring home the tying run from third. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that one-run lead still in check?
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box, Pedro Severino, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Orioles strand a couple. Our score remains 2-1. Bottom of the sixth inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Brad Miller. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone. An absolute bomb. Solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and it gives the Cardinals a 3-1 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Asher Wojciechowski takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 29, Asher Wojciechowski.
In now, Yadier Molina.
Yadier.
Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Gillen Carlson.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Dylan Carlson. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. A 1-1.
The count is 1-2. Oh, that's out.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
So now to the plate, Dexter Fowler, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Lifetime in this matchup, he's 1 for 2. Oh. 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Fastball too high, ball 4.
Now batting, left fielder, Tyler.
Digging in and looking for more, Tyler O'Neill. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. 2 out with the man at first. Not close. It's 2-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Here's the 2-0. And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch.
2-2, count.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. A runner on first with 2 away. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Adam Wainwright. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. And Iglesias will put the squeeze on this one to retire the side. One for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's now 3-1 St. Louis. So striding forward now, Austin Hayes. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
DJ Stewart will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan Mountcastle.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound, and that is going to do it this afternoon for Adam Wainwright. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. John Brebbia comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Ryan Mountcastle. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is trying to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
The 1-0. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. He pulls into second safely as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Stepping in, Hanser Alberto. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. swing, high drive, left field and deep. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. One run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by one, D-Row. That base hit drives in two. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
At the plate now, Jose Iglesias. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Comes set with the 0-1. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And an unproductive at-bat that time as the runner holds at second with one away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Renato.
Runner at second, one away, and digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. First pitch coming, here it is. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And it's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. 3 runs already home here. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Alex Reyes will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Alex Reyes.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. And this one bounds around against the wall. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Fouled off. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Orioles 5 and the Cardinals 3. Hunter Harvey gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Hunter Harvey.
Last half of the 7th here, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Tommy Edman. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about it. Swing and a ground ball to third. One there on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Ready once again, Paul Goldschmidt. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now here's the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
2-0 count, the pitch.
That's ball 3.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And the pitch. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Standing in, Brad Miller. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses. 2 out with the man at first. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Jordan Hicks will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 12, Jordan Hicks.
So digging in now, Pedro Severino. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Severino.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around, and no argument, and it's 1-1. Now here it comes. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Fowler on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Still anyone's ball game. 5-3 is our score as we take a look now at the starter comparison to see how these two guys fared in the matchup. Striding into the box, Austin Hayes. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First delivery to him on the way. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Line drive, base hit. And in case you're wondering, here's what the remaining Orioles bench looks like should they want to make a move here. Andrew Velasquez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. That's inside. 2-0.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. This pitch is popped up. Goldschmidt is there for it. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan Mountcastle.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ryan Mountcastle trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. A runner on first with 2 away. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Hanser Alberto, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the stretch. A ball and 2 strikes.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And another foul ball. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the wayside as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Number 62 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 62.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Yadier Molina.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. So 1-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here comes Hayes. He's there and records the first out.
The center fielder, number 3, Dylan Carlson.
Digging in the switch hitter, Dylan Carlson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The throw into second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Runner at second, one away, and that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 0-1 pitch. Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Iglesias is there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Cardinals, no left fielder, Tyler.
Now in the box, Tyler O'Neill, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. From the stretch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Hard liner to center field. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Tyler Webb will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Harrison Bader will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Now playing left and batting 9, number 48, Harrison Bader.
Here's the first pitch to him. Jose Iglesias stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Iglesias in front, 3-1. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Now batting, third baseman, Renato.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Man, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and just say he'd lost sight of it, but then I watch it and say, nope, that's just a blundered play. Can't really sugarcoat it.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up the power hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. Comes set. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. well outside with the curveball for a ball. None out, runners at first and second. Two balls and two strikes to Mancini now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
From the stretch. Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? To second for one. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well a double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Anthony Santander. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-1 home. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And this is low, but Molina's able to prevent it from getting away. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. One left for the Orioles, and it remains 5-3. Paul Fry comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 51, Paul Fry.
Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the outfielder Harrison Bader.
Harrison Bader.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Pitch on the way. A ball and two strikes now.
1-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
The 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bring the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Edman. It was a walk in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
This is a tough guy to turn two on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Skied into very shallow right. Therefore it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Paul DeJong.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product Paul DeJong. From the stretch.
Ball. Ball one, no strike.
Runner at first here, one man out. That evens it up 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate pass ball, and you can bet the catcher is kicking himself about it right now. With the runner advancing to second, the double play is off the table. Might come back to haunt him.
The 2-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. One out and a runner on second base. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Ball game. So a 3-run blast to left center, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
Its offensive stars, and in this one he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game, and that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. The St. Louis Cardinals came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Tyler Webb claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.